Who was it that said it to you? And can you remember the day?
I remember it really, really well, because actually I had a family holiday booked. We were going to Florida. Listen, the kids were at that age where we decided a year ago before that my youngest was going to be 6, 8 and 11. We'll take them to Disneyland before she's too old to understand that Mickey Mouse running about and all that stuff. So we were like, we'll make it, obviously, worked really hard all year. We'll make sure we go and do that this year. And I took my mum and dad, because they'd both retired, and my Mary and Tony, which is my mother-in-law, they came over because they'd retired this year as well. So it was like a proper family trip that we had organised.
Fantastic.
But my interview was the first 3 days into the holiday supposed to be. So I had to stay here. They went over on their own, and I joined them after. So I'd done the interview, then I'm sitting on the plane flying over there. Obviously, you don't know how it's went. Starting to think, wonder what I'm coming back to. Am I going to have a job? Am I not going to have a job? Because these are all the questions you have to ask. As soon as you put your name out there to go and apply for the job, it'd be very hard for me to stay in the role I was in previously. In fact, I knew that was going to be the case.
An 8-hour flight, is it? 8-hour flight?
That was a nightmare as well. So I flew to London, EasyJet flight to London, checked the bag, and I had my suitcase, and my wife was quite clever actually. So she says, well, you'll not have the kids, so you can just take all the clothes. So I had this suitcase that was about 50 kilos. It was supposed to be 20 kilos getting on the EasyJet flight. I get to the counter in the morning, and actually, the lady was brilliant. She just said, oh, it's a wee bit heavy, but you'll be all right. I was like, oh, brilliant. So she let me on. I was like, oh, that's amazing. I want to watch you. I got down to London, got to the next desk, flying from there over to Florida. Sorry, sir, that's too heavy. You need to buy another case. I was like, well, I've not got another case. She says, well, you need to empty it, go and buy like a handle, hold or whatever. I said, well, how much is it just to put it in? It's like, oh, £80 or something. I was like, oh. So I was cursing my wife. But £80, paid that, got over there, flew over, everything was fine. Arrived at the airport, bags go round, no bag. Like, oh, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden, you crash, bang, wallop, and there's clothes everywhere, all over the carousel, all the way round.
No.
And I was like, I recognise the pants and the socks and everything else. That's my gear all over the things. Suitcase came out like this in half. It's too heavy, obviously, because we've put too much stuff in it. So that was a disaster.